Alright, battle report. I haven't done one in a while. It's going to be Orks versus Chaos. So on the Orc side, I got Zardsnark and 6 knobs on bikes, all of them with power claws and a wall banner. A pain boy on a bike. And then 4 squads of war bikers, all of them with a knob with a claw, a cannon, a tractor cannon, a squad of 2 Defcopters, and the one with the yellow little stripe.
Okay.
He's got a buzzsaw.
Okay.
Actually, to make it easiest, we'll just do the guy who's alone that's got the buzzsaw. The other 2 are just normal.
Okay.
I got a war buggy with a Scorcher, and then a squad of Mega Knobs, Mad Doc, and a Psyker on top of the big Squiggoth who has Fleet.
Good.
And we're playing Contact Lost, long deployment. Night fighting is not in effect, and I rolled first. You got. What do you got?
I've got 2 squads of 10 Havocs and Rhinos.
Havocs and Rhinos,
Yeah,
metal
boy.
boxes.
Metal boxes. One squad of just Chaos Space Marines. We've got a Demon Prince of Khorne with a Black Mace.
Demon Prince of Khorne.
He's
a cool looking one. He's the Iron Warriors. All right.
We got 2 squads of 15 cultists, 1 squad of 10 cultists, 2 Hellbrutes.
2 Hellbrutes.
A Blitz. What is this?
Forge Fiend?
Or whatever you want to call him.
Django Unchained, the Forge Fiend.
The Forge Fiend.
And 2 Rhinos.
And 2 Rhinos.
All right.
And the Defiler, of course.
And the Defiler.
Yeah.
And outflanking on mine, so I've got 3 squads that are outflanking. And, yeah, so deploy away.
I guess I have the Warlord trait.
Oh, yeah, you gotta have a Warlord trait.
That's Master of Deception. I don't want it. Awesome. It's that one.
It's that one, whatever that is, on whatever table you rolled on.
Yep.
All right, deployment is done. Terminators are in Deep Strike Reserve, as are my 2 Defcopter squadrons and a Scorcher buggy. Everyone else is here. We're there. And you did not seize, so we're going to roll on to round 1, where we get 1 card each until the second turn. So I get No Mercy. 1 victory point at the end of my turn if I completely destroy an enemy unit in the shooting or assault phase. It is done. All of my squads moved towards his, except for the 2 that are holding objectives, because I want those objectives for next round's, whatever that's called, cards. And now we're on to the psychic phase, where I roll 2. Nothing happens in the psychic phase, so moving on to shooting. All of his guys come forward except for the Oblitz and the Forge Fiend. Yeah, because everyone wants a part of the Orcs, and then there's no Psychers, so you got Witch Hunter as his card. I got No Mercy. All right, on to shooting. Shooting phase is awesome. He killed an Orc bike, and they're running over here from the Obliterators with the plasma cannons. And this knob took a wound, and this knob took a wound, and that was it. Everyone jinked except for Zardsnark squad. And the Jinx saved them because they turbo boosted. So now we're on to the assault phase, where presumably assaults will happen. Combat was unbelievable. The squad of cultists here kill an Orc boy. The knob manages to hit once and hit twice and roll a 1 and a 2 in the challenge, killing the Chaos Champion. Other squad of 15 cultists failed to do any wounds. The Orcs in return do 1. The knob with the power claw actually rolled like 2 1s to do damage, and so they're just locked in combat over there. And so we're on to round 2 where no one has scored any points. But now we got to measure. It's coming from reserve. I get, area control, No Mercy, secure objective 5, and cleanse and burn objective number 6. Everyone once again moved forward. The knob and the bike over there. That troop squad rallied, and since everything in my army except Zardsnark jinked, everyone's snap firing. But the psychic phase, I roll a 4 this time. Psychic phase, the Crunch killed a lone Space Marine and glanced the Defiler. And we're on
Chaos Space Marine.
Chaos Space Marine. They have spiky bits. Now we're on to shooting. I'm done shooting. I just killed those dudes in the psychic phase and did nothing else. So there was no shooting that mattered. Right? Yeah, the cannon failed. So on to the assault. The combat phase. Oh, I'm stepping on one of Tyler's dice here. There it is. All right.
That was my plan.
All right, that was my plan. Try to trip me up.
Yep.
In the combat phase, the big Squiggoth and the bikes kill the cultists here. Zardsnark and his lads killed the cultist, the Hellbrute, and the Forge Fiend, but take some wounds. Pain Boy got scratched by a cultist, and the Forge Fiend blew up and killed a bunch of stuff, including wounding a knob. That squad over there, the 2 boys on the bikes got killed by cultists, but the knob is still swinging fine. And so now I got to do my points. So none of your guys are within 9 inches of this, which gives me a total of 1 point. No mercy. Score 1 point at the end of my turn if one enemy unit was completely destroyed in the shooting or assault phase. If at least one enemy unit was completely destroyed in the shooting phase and the assault phase, score D3. No, I didn't shoot anyone to death. If at least 3 enemy units were completely destroyed in your shooting and your assault phase, in both your shooting and assault, score D3 plus 3. You have to kill. That's how it appears to be written. So I get a total of 1. So that's 2. No one is within. You don't have anyone within 12 inches of the center. That's there. For 2. And
Weapon, the Terminators come in now.
I got objective 5 here from you. So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points.
Sweet.
The Terminators come in. Yes?
Yes.
Alright. Are they going to teleport back here and attack themselves some grots?
Maybe.
Well, it depends what your objectives are. That's probably important before you just terminate.
I have
Yeah.
1.
You got 2? No, you got 1. Yeah, because they're not. Well, they are OPSEC, but they're not within range.
So
Okay.
I gotta get 1.
You gotta get 1.
That's 1.
You're sitting on it with Oblitz.
Ah, okay.
You got it, and you gotta kill a Psyker. That'd be him.
Yeah. So
So here we go.
well, no, you're good.
Here we go. Termies dropped in right here. They deviated, but they're good to go. Demon Prince just kind of ambles over here. He's gonna swing at some Mega Knobs, I think. Maybe he's gonna kill the big Squiggets just for fun. Havoc Squad jumps out of the Rhino, which did not immobilize. The Defiler, Deafy here, ambles this way. Space Marines crawl into the ruins to go after bikes, who I was actually hoping the Demon Prince would charge, because he'd be initiative 1 with no assault grenades. And that's... Oh, those other Havocs don't move, and the Oblitz don't move because he needs to hold objective 1. And he needs to kill this dude, the Psyker. Alright, so on to your shooting, because there's no Psychics. In the shooting phase, 2 bikes die, and the knob does not run away. Almost everyone in Zargsnark's unit takes a wound except for 2 bikes. I lost some Mega Knobs, but they don't care because Mad Doc's with them. And, was that it? That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Boy, I need my glove and a jelly spray.
So, on to the assault.
Onto the assault. Isn't a difference.
No difference. Alright, so the cultist versus the knob on the bike. The knob on the bike kills 1. The Corn Demon Prince charges into the Mega Knobs because he has no assault grenades. He goes on initiative 1, and the Weird Boy whacks him with a stick, and Gork, or maybe Mork, sends him back to the warp, since it's a force weapon, which was charged. And you got 1 point for secure objective 1.
Yeah.
Are you going to drop Witch Hunter, or are you just going to keep it?
I'll keep it, whatever.
Okay.
Don't bother me none.
Doesn't bother you none? Okay. Then we's off to round 3. Movement phase. Defcopters come in here. The one with the buzzsaw shows up here on the left side of the board. Zargsnark and his buddies are coming up on the Rhino and the Oblitz. And the biker and the knob are going to go after those cultists. The Mega Knobs kind of muck about in the terrain. And this bike squad comes up here towards these termies. Big Squigget wanders around aimlessly. And we're on to the psychic phase, which says 1 dice. And now I remember I get the bonus dice from being around orcs. So the psychic phase, we gotta check to see if these guys run away. Chaos Space Marines got hit with a frazzle and it killed 3 of them. And then he denied my force weapon on 1 dice. So do you run away? Do you run away? That's the question. Your chaos on an 8. Oh my god, they run away. Okay. Where are they doing? It's 2d6. Yeah, 11 inches. They're really running.
They're out of here.
Yeah. It was a round of awesome orky shooting. We put 2 hull points and actually stunned the Defiler who rolled a 1 on his ignores, shake, and stunned. And he got penned twice from Def Coptas. Took a whole point off a Rhino with the guns on the bikes, and that was it. Yeah, so on to the assaults. In the assault phase, I killed the Oblitz, but I was at weapon skill 1, so I didn't manage, because I was afraid of them, I didn't manage to destroy their Rhino. It's been, you have to take a leadership check, though, not to be stunned inside, and you're fine, so you're not snap firing. Those 2 units of bikes killed the cultists who ran away. I've got to consolidate them. Actually, there's no reason to move them. I killed the Terminies with close combat with the Mega Knobs who were murdered by the guy with the Power Fist. So Doc did it all by his own lonesome. And now he can attach himself to another squad because the Weird Boy can, and he can actually join someone. So, score-wise, I hold objective 1 and 6. Let's see, I got 6, and 1 is the one that had the Oblitz on it. So I actually got both, which is score D3 for 3. Defend objective 4. I got to keep you from 4 is the one that's got my knob biker on it, so I got 1 more turn. It's not going to happen. Secure the field. If I control 2 odd-numbered objectives, I got objective 1, and I should have gone after number 3. 1, 3, where's 5? Yeah, so I only control 1 of them, so I don't get it. So I got 3 points, and I'm going to drop secure objective 4, defend objective 4, because you're going to murder me. Assassinate, he's got 1 point. We're on round 3. Movement phase, Iron Warriors jump out of the back of the immobilized Rhino. This squad of Chaos Space Marines rallies. Defiler turns around to go try to crush itself some Def Coptas, and that's all you got. So, Psychics is done, shooting it is. In the shooting phase, one of the Def Coptas runs away after it gets shot down with a heavy flamer from the Defiler. Zard Snark's squad is unscathed from a wall of firepower, lost a knob, and the biker does not run, thanks to Snapfire and Melta, actually. Now is it, so assault phases. Who's gonna assault who?
We're gonna do...
Alright, the assault phase is over. The Defiler kills the Def Copta. The guy with the lightning claw here in this Chaos Space Marine squad kills my knob. You get assassinate for killing 2 characters, but not 3. Because you killed 1 here, 1 there, and that's it. So that's only worth, yeah, so you're at 2 points.
And I've got a roll in the boon table.
The boon for him. He's a Chaos Champion.
So the first one is a deuce, and the second one is a 5.
Yeah.
So he has +1 strength.
Okay.
Good job.
Can you re-roll that from your Warlord trade, or only on the Warlord?
That's only on the Warlord.
Okay.
Demon Prince up.
Movement phase. What's left of my army comes forward towards their Warlord because I need to kill a character and take objective 4. Zardsnark and his lads just kind of muck about over there, and the 2 squads of boys or boys on bikes try to go over and kill some cultists. And so we're on to the psychic phase where I roll a 1, giving myself 3 dice, and I'm not ranged within a bunch of orcs, so I only have 3. I'm going to put Frazzle on that squad, and I will perils. Well, you're going to try to deny it with... Well, you only got 1, yeah. Sorry. Okay, and the peril says a 5. Frazzle does all these wounds, but Big Squigget saves him. He makes all of his cover saves, and so we're on to the shooting phase. I pasted myself a Havoc and killed a bunch of Chaos Cultists who are probably going to run away again. And onto the assaults where this large giant Squigget charges your command squad.
No.
Right, because he can see them, because he can see that dude. You're going to overwatch me with your 1 guy? Alright, in the close combat I kill the Havocs, I take out the Rhino. The cultists are destroyed. The lone Warpsmith is locked in combat with Mad Doc and Charlie the Giant, Big Squigget, and a Weird Boy. And we're on to the final round. And I don't think I scored anything. Oh, no, I did. I took an objective away from you.
Yes.
Well, no, your dude is still standing there, actually, so I didn't kill any of your HQs, and at the end of your turn, if I control 2 odd-numbered objectives still, that'd be 1 and... No. Oh, okay. So carry on at the end of the game because we're being kicked out of the score. Game ends. This Mega Tendril Warp Smith still lives. Charlie the Big Squiggoth is actually running away. And the rest of that combat, we're just swinging at each other. But there's not much left of the Chaos Army.
No.